Guess what? It just started raining. So I might have to make this quick. I don't know if the sky's just going to open up and start pouring and drown me out. But I'm just going to have to wing it. Or I might be cutting it close here. I don't know. This is another weird, like kind of meta video about not the show Star Trek, but the atmosphere around it right now. And some animal is saying something. Some animal's chiming in over there. I don't know if you notice this or not, but if you're a regular user of Memory Alpha, that's like the kind of, official Star Trek Wikipedia page, wiki, as it were, where everybody goes to get all their information, all their details with regards to Star Trek and news too, as well. Because as it happens, or as it used to be, Memory Alpha was updated quickly. Usually, it was it was on the fly information. Here's the upcoming episode of Star Trek. Here's all the details about it. And the reason why I wanted to mention this, I never seen anybody talk about this yet, is that all through my channel, as I was making it in the last few years, I would use Memory Alpha to get the latest information on the newest, most current episode, to get your facts straight, who was directing, who was writing, the episode, synopsis, plot summary, things like that. I would refresh myself sometimes on, and I would use a little excerpt from Memory Alpha, and I would say, blah, 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 bracket Memory Alpha, just so you know where I got this information. And I'll put that in the description. And I used to be able to put that in the description immediately. As in, I would watch the episode and then watch it again the next day, right? And then review it. And then I would immediately be able to use Memory Alpha as a resource as the new episodes were coming out. I don't know if you noticed this, but Memory Alpha has been caught slacking lately. Option 1, this is the better one. There's just some mix-up with the administration at Memory Alpha, or they're between editors or whatever. I don't know how this works. I know anybody can edit, but I also know they need an account or something. You need to sign up. You need to sign in. I just checked this up before I made this video, doing my research, doing my due diligence. I just checked this out, and you do have to sign in to do these things. But it used to be that they were updated as the episode came out. And last I checked, the last page for an episode of Strange New World Season 3 that was complete, as in it had the total plot breakdown in it, summary and everything, was Shuttle to Kenfori. What is that, 5 or 6 episodes ago? They're not done yet. They're not done with the one. They're not. Shuttle to Kenfori was, I don't know, a month and a half ago. Something like that. That's probably totally wrong. But the ones since then are still not updated. We're weeks and weeks behind. I don't know if people just don't care, or nobody's volunteering to update these sites, or there's, like I said, maybe there's something going on. They're between editors, they're between writers. I don't know how these things work, but that would be the charitable view to take on it. The less than charitable view would be that we're just at a point where no one cared about Strange New World Season 3. And if you love it, that's great. But I can't ignore it, scrolling around YouTube and seeing, the people who usually like the new Trek seasons, people who usually are kind of glomming onto it, kind of disregarding Season 3, kind of saying it was a bit of a problem. And now you also see the people who created Strange New World Season 3, Kurtzman and all the other 50 producers that are involved, saying that, yeah, there was behind-the-scenes problems because of strikes and stuff. And that's how long Season 3 was in, production. It was years and years and years. It felt like it was 2 years later when we finally got Season 3. And, maybe Season 4 is more on track. I don't know. But they're admitting they had a problem too, which is kind of damning. So the broader point here is that, am I seeing things? Am I barking up the wrong tree? Is there really something going on at Memory Alpha? Do they not care? feel free to destroy this. Feel free to say I'm wrong. I don't want to be right. If being right means that no one cared about season 3, that doesn't particularly make me happy, right? It's just the way things sometimes got to go. Sometimes things go south, you know. But we still got season 4 and a little microscopic season 5 on the way, right? Apparently, that was supposed to be a movie, but they argued themselves up to like a 6-episode season. I mean, we're so close to just making movies now. Why not just make movies? Like, just, if we're getting a 10-episode season, wonderful. We have a season that's like less than a half of what we used to get. How about, I don't know, just make a 4-hour-long movie in 2 parts. I don't know. Get creative. So, I mean, I don't know the inside baseball on this stuff. I don't have the inside track, but I think Strange New Worlds was originally going to get a movie that converted into that season, and I mean, now that I think about it, the last the last New Trek movie was Section 31, and I have never in my life seen universal hatred for something like that. Like, I never saw everyone unified in hatred towards one Star Trek thing before. Never seen that. All walks of life, every type of fan immediately said, this is garbage. And it was. I reviewed it. I didn't like it at all. Although I didn't think it was absolute poison. I thought it was just very, very bad. I essentially thought that there was actually some Picard and some Discovery episodes that were worse. But that's neither here nor there. What's up with Memory Alpha? Do people just not care? Do people care about Khan? The last Khan episode that came out on their YouTube channel, I think it has less than 10,000 views. Is that good or bad? That's a question for you. But the larger question is care. Do we have care? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. The worst state any franchise can be in is in a state of total apathy. You can't get any worse. I love it when people comment on my channel and complain. That's so much better than apathy. That's the best kind of thing you can do, is leaving a comment. It's engagement. It means somebody cared enough to complain, right? And I think I don't want to ever see New Trek or Star Trek in general, let's be fair, get to the point where nobody even complains. It's just it's just gone. Open up your wallet and a little moth flies out. That's Star Trek. Is that what it is? Is that why no one's updating Memory Alpha? Is that why I've seen, like, nobody talk about Star Trek Con? I hope you appreciated that video I did. I'm going to keep talking about it. And I'm going to keep doing more of those informal videos. Not just for reviews, not just for Con, but for news in general with Star Trek. And no, I'm not going to invent the news. I can't invent the news like some YouTubers, but I will try to have it make sense. I will try to, as I said before, pounce as the idea strikes me, and have a video that's personal and up close. I'm Lieutenant Mark, and I'm going to see you next time I see you. So long.